Boruto and Asta are MCs that are very similar. They both have harems. One carries a big black sword and the other his sensei. Society hates them, yet they have immense aura trying to save the entire world. Boruto is so powerful that Sasuke stated he is now the strongest shinobi of all time and would never be defeated if he continued training. Asta has the same statement, as Yasuga said that it doesn't matter how incredibly powerful the magic is. If he can spot an opponent's movement, he will win any fight. So, they both are the most overpowered. But who stands on top if they fight each other? Well, given that I'm the OG Boruto and Blackclover Glazer, it's best I get this answer done right. The first thing to mention is that this battle is pretty much talent vs hard work. Boruto is easily the most cracked when it comes to his blood. Like, he was destined to be the strongest shinobi from birth, even prior to becoming a full-on alien Otsutsuki. Naruto and Hinata's lineage both link back to branches of the clan, which is why Momoshiki claimed he inherited a strong amount of their genes. To make things crazier, Boruto has a dojutsu that derives from the Otsutsuki god, which we know as the Pure Eye, and has been praised to be as talented as Minato. Asta, on the other hand, was born with nothing. Yeah, he gets the access to the most broken power in Black Clover history, but as of right now, he's just some random ass NPC who grew up in bumblefuck nowhere. But Asta didn't spend every day simping over Sister Lily and sulking that was actually Magic Jesus. No. This man trained and got buff. Asta is the reason anti-magic is OP through his hard work. He literally states, I don't have talent, but that's why I must get stronger, work hard to make it happen, do more than the geniuses who already have what it takes. Since I don't have talent, I don't have time to hesitate. I've got no time to be afraid, just get stronger so I can win. So from the start of the series, Asta was able to do 1,000 single-handed handstand push-ups, swing heavy swords with ease that others find heavy, and punch holes in rock walls with no injury to himself. Asta made up for it in areas where he could excel, which was his body. The dude was beating people like Seke, who was using magic with nothing but his strength, and was able to chase after a thief who was using wind magic, outpacing them. Now, in terms of physicality, Asta beats Boruto if it were a battle of pure brute strength without any magic or chakra. Now, okay, before Boruto fans come at my neck, let's get into scaling their full arsenal. So for speed, what's their best feat? Well, for Boruto, it would be catching Ishiki's rods that Kawaki sent flying into him. This feat is better than Baryon mode Naruto, who wiped the floor with Ishiki since Boruto was not using full power. Even Sasuke's Sharingan could see the rods, but could not react in time. Ishiki's Sukuna Hikona allows him to instantaneously shrink himself or any non-living matter with his gaze and return it to its original size at will. Now, because the change in size happens too fast for the human eye to see, it is often mistaken for teleportation. But Baryon mode can keep up, meaning that Boruto has ascended, proving he's multiple times faster than light already. Code's claw marks are stated to be equal to Minato's flying Raijin and are instant teleportation. Yet, Boruto is still able to react to them in time and counter. Given that Naruto and Sasuke were already faster than light by the end of the 4th Shinobi War and had only gotten stronger, we get a sense of how far Boruto's scaling goes. For example, KCM version 1 of Naruto could dodge a light speed attack from A at point blank range via his lariat, but he gets even faster due to Sage Mode, 6 Paths, and KCM 2. All these transformations are multipliers for Naruto, proving he's multiple times faster and definitely faster than light speed, as this leads to 6 Paths Naruto dodging Madara's Light Fang. Later on in the Boruto manga, Delta's light beam is dodged by Naruto, and even if this has some contentions due to it being compared to a laser, we also have his nerfed version in the Retsuden novels where Naruto avoids light speed photons. As a result, since Boruto is now stronger than Limitless Code and Baryon mode, we can comfortably conclude he is multiple times faster than the speed of light, and his flying Raijin could prove to cause problems for Asta. However, Boruto admits in chapter 4 that his version of the jutsu requires concentration as he's not as good as Minato at performing the technique, and the frogs, or let's say any location, have to be marked already. So what if I told you Boruto may be a little too slow compared to Asta, because Asta had already become faster than light by chapter 50 onwards. As Yami and Gorsh confirmed, Patry was light speed. This is before Patry's dark elf transformation, which was even faster and stronger. But Asta, he scales higher than him many times over by the end of the elf arc after defeating Zagreus, and by now in the story it's in the thousands. In Blackclover, increasing your magic means increasing your speed as well. So as the story goes on, these guys are getting faster and faster. To prove this, take a look at Mana Zone that increases your mana output. It directly states that by doing this, the mage can grow their superhuman reaction and move more freely. That's why Yami could defeat Dante multiple times, for instance. Or look at Asta vs Nama and Lilith. Our MC bodied them in speed and sliced them apart. But as soon as they fused to increase their magic power, their speed also increased to keep Asta away, so he would run out of time in his transformation. As a result, Magna in chapter 124, remember when he threw fireballs at Asta so fast that he couldn't read them with his ki? This means that even his fodder ass was scaling faster than light at this point, as Asta was capable of keeping up with that speed prior. And what's insane is that the Dark Triad arc displayed the difference between Magna and Dante. Magna was 500 times weaker than Dante with Lucifero at 100%. But when Nama and Lilith arrived, they made even Dante shit bricks in chapter 279, where he claims they scale higher than him. Noct claimed their fusion is more than just 1 + 1, meaning they are twice as strong as Dante with Lucifero. Thus, via Magna's graph, he would be 2000 times weaker than the opponent that Asta just defeated. This means Asta is 1000 times faster than light. But later, this gap becomes even bigger as all the captains combined can't even cast spells, let alone react to Lucifero's speed when he manifested. Keep in mind, 50% Lucifero is hundreds of times stronger than other Supreme Devils. His mere existence would destroy the entire planet, and he told Lucius it's the largest magic power of all. During their first encounter, Asta couldn't react before he teleported to him. However, when Master Devil Union was achieved, Asta had increased his speed to the point where a helping hand wasn't even needed. We see this speed against Lucius. Asta was able to kick him and dispel his time abilities. He kept up with him until he transformed into his Magic Emperor Paladin form. This form, by the way, is stronger than Lucifero in terms of magic power, as he consumed 100% of his heart, 100% of Astaroth, and his own magic, increasing Lucius's magic power scaling at a minimum to double or quadruple Lucifero. Therefore, with Zetten, Asta has made the gap between them smaller, as this ability increased his speed 100 times than what it was before. For example, Sister Lily, who absorbed Beelzebub, she used spells of spatial magic x water magic, but cannot keep up with Asta's flying speed. This is even though multiple was sent non-stop, and spatial magic allows the user to manipulate the fabric of space. This dude even blitzed Paladin Damnatio in base. Therefore, Asta, he obliterates Boruto in speed because even if we highball just to glaze Boruto, he is much faster than Lime multiple times. Well, Asta, he is easily in the thousands. He didn't even get healed by Mimosa when he killed Lucifero, where he broke his entire body. As Yuno said, one punch from Lucifero would kill any of them, but Asta tanked multiple, saying Mada Mada. So as I said, the only way Boruto would ever win is landing Uzuhiko, which has too many disadvantages like a charge up time and putting his feet on the ground. I'm gonna give the victory to Asta, and if I was a betting man, they can take my money on that. Now, if you want me to power scale another fight or another series against two characters, let me know in the comment section below. And to enjoy more peak fiction, watch this video regarding Blue Lock, where I explain all the weapons of the players.